Hello and welcome back to Take Me Home. We're continuing where we left off of trying to get a lot more of the endings and finding out how many endings there are and what we can do in this game besides dying gruesome, bloody deaths. And just get all the endings, why not? So, let's get back into it. Alright, so let's see. I did Jackson Street before, so let's see what happens. We turn out Indiana Street. Here we go, it is different. Real relaxing knowing a deer could jump out at any second and get liquefied by your car. Come on man, don't kill my vibe. I guess there's been pretty big boom in the deer population lately. I always see them on the way to work in the morning. You know why, right? It's because nobody hunts anymore. Ever since that thing started showing up in the woods, people just don't hunt anymore. The Monolith. Is that what they're calling it now? That's what I heard the folks at the station calling it. Monolith, huh? I guess that's a fitting name for it. With the size of that thing. Okay, what are we going on now? You know, I saw it last week. You should have heard the sound of it, man. The man stops the car. A figure stands on the road in front of it. Possessed deer? It's not getting out of the way. Try honking at it. The man honks his horn at the deer, continues staring unflinching. Weird. Can you drive around it? If you take it slow, you can probably go around it without freaking it out. Maybe I should just honk again. If I keep driving, it might get even more scared. Who the fuck cares if a deer gets fucking scared? Like, unless they know possessed deer equals bad because of the supposed monolith thing. Honk at it again. I think I'll just honk at it. The man honks at the deer again. The deer begins to scamper off before it disappears into the woods. It gives the car one last haunting look. It opens its mouth as if to say something, but instead runs off into the woods. Are you okay? You don't look so good. Yeah, I'm fine. You just, never mind, it's nothing. If there's something bothering you, you should just tell me. No, really, it's fine. If you say so. I worry about you, you know? I know, I'm sorry. But at the very least, this means, too, that my first path was completely normal. All the choices I made were the perfect choices, because it was a normal ending, although it's very ambiguous with what the fuck happened to Blonde Man. I don't know. You don't have to apologize, it's my job, right? If you're not going to worry about yourself, I will. Thanks. The car starts up down the road again. The car drives down the country road. Okay, now it's going to the repeated path of the bird lady. So we have Grant Street and then State Road. I did Grant Street before because I didn't like the 57, so let's find out what happens here. But other than that, when I do restart, I had to do the deer thing again, but just find out what happens if I try to drive around the deer. Back when I was in high school and I was learning how to drive, this is one of the roads I used. Is your old home near here? Can't say for sure. It tends to never be in the same place. I guess so. You folks moved, right? Sold the place to some young couple and their toddler. Nice knowing it's gonna be some other kid's childhood home too. I'm pretty sure there's an old diner around here. Should we go in for some food? Nah, I'm not hungry. I mostly just want to see if it's still there. In the distance is a sign. Stripped of what it once advertised, now just a bare pole. As the car approaches the sign, an empty lot comes into view. Did they tear it down or something? I guess that's kind of sad. I guess there's not much interest in these kinds of places anymore, especially when they're out here in the middle of nowhere. I wonder why they tore it down. The man parks the car and gets out, walking towards the lot. The bearded man follows him. Why are we getting out of the car? Look. The man points at a figure standing in the middle of the lot. Its back is turned to the two men. Maybe they know. Yeah, just talk to people standing in the middle of the fucking night in the lot. Okay. Are you sure we should ask a stranger standing in the middle of an empty lot at night about anything? A car drives by, illuminating 3 people in the lot. The car driver. 3 people? Hitchhiking had 3 people too. I don't trust this. I want to make it so we have a safe ending. If I drive by the deer and we don't get killed by the deer somehow, then we can talk to them. Let's leave. Yeah, you're right, let's go. Glad you agree, this is kind of giving me the creeps. The 2 men get back of the car. As they situate themselves into the front seat, they notice something. Where did that guy go? Oh. Great. I guess we should just move on, right? Yeah, you know, they're totally not in the fucking car. As the truck pulls out, the 2 men hear a loud thump from the back. What was that? You don't think it was. Let's hope not. The 2 men get out of the car and walk around the back. I could have sworn it sounded like we hit something. If it was an animal or something, then it must have run off. There's not a dent or anything. Let's just hope for the best. Do you check the back to make sure they're not in the back of the fucking truck or inside? The 2 men get back into the car with an uneasy atmosphere. They keep calling it car and truck. Is it a car or is it a fucking truck? A car is not a truck, and a truck is not a car. A car, I imagine, is like some stupid little Nissan thing, and a truck is like a Dodge or a fucking Ford Wrangler. You know? I don't even know if we were driving in a truck or a car. I don't know. The driver anxiously looks into the rearview mirror, half expecting to see the figure from earlier staring back at him. Hey, I'm sure it's alright, if you say so. The man looks into the rearview mirror one more time. Oh. Tree person? Ah! What is it? I thought I saw something in the mirror inside the car. There's nothing in the car, it's fine. You're just at edge. The bearded man checks the back seat to make sure there's no body there. No body. See nothing. Sorry. It's just my nerves. It's fine, we're both a little on edge. Let's keep driving. The two men pull out of the empty lot and get back on the road. The car continues its trip down the road. Your parents called. Never mind. You've been looking at the rearview mirror pretty incessantly ever since we left that torn-down diner. Have I? Yeah, you have. Because I'm just on edge. No doubt about that. The man looks at the rearview mirror again. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm seeing things. It's nothing. So, I'm nothing. Are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm telling you, it's nothing. I'm just seeing things. Is that what I am, an illusion? Yes. Who are you talking to? Nobody. There's nothing going on. So is this not real? The reflection drags its finger across the back of the driver's seat. Sweet black nectar seeping out of its pores and onto the smooth leather. It's not real. It's just a reflection. Why don't you look back here and see for yourself? No. Once I acknowledge that you're real, you'll be here. You're just an illusion caused by stress. Hey, who are you talking to? This is seriously worrying me. Did you take your meds today? Don't worry, it's all fine. You're just a figment of my imagination. Could a figment of your imagination do this? The reflection wraps its hands around the man's head, and it reaches deep into his throat, filling his body with that same nectar, black as the dark side of the moon. Very emo. The man struggles to breathe as he maintains his eye contact with the road. Black tar pours out of his mouth and his nose and runs down his body and pooling on the floor. Is Bearded Man seeing any of the shit? What's that stuff coming out of your mouth? What's going on? Okay, he does. Okay, so it is real. Okay. The bearded man tries to do something. He grabs onto the blonde man and tries to get him to slow down, but his efforts are futile. The blonde man is transfixed, trying his best to ignore the situation. He speaks through a mouth filled with tar. It's all fine. It's just an illusion. It's not fine. There's seriously something wrong with you. It's all fake. Everything is fake. I'll wake up in a few seconds with the taste of sleep lingering on my tongue and you in my arms. This isn't a dream. You're not okay. Please just stop the car. I'm fine. We're fine. I love you so much. We're fine. Babe, please wake up from whatever this is. I'm trying to wake up. I'm drowning. Escapism is a powerful thing. It takes many forms and serves as an excellent method of protection. It can be zoning out while waiting on the bus, or it can be forgetting about all the work you have to do while trying to relax, or ignoring the figure in the mirror with razor-sharp claws and blood made of murky water. However, escapism isn't a solution. As long as you ignore the issue, you only allow it to take hold of you and fill your mouth and your lungs with tar. While looking for some kind of solace, some kind of sanctuary, you find yourself grasping for air. You're drowning, and it's too late to wake up. These illusions, reflections, and figures of your imagination aren't just that. They are very real, and they are waiting for you to lock yourself up away from the world. You may think you have locked out the dangers of the world, but you have just locked yourself in with them. Bad end. Reflections. Wondering if this would be a reflection in itself of the developer, or something he's gone through in his own personal life, like a game that is created as a lesson that he's learned and sort of is telling others in game form. Curiously. Reflections. Bad ending. Okie dokie. Let's try driving around the deer now. I guess I'll try going around it. The man begins to slowly drive around the deer, being very careful to keep a good distance. The deer suddenly lets out a shrill shriek. The deer runs into the woods. Jesus, what the hell was that? I don't know. The light-haired man is visibly shaking. Are you okay? Why don't we stop for a second so you don't so you can calm down. The truck pulls to the side of the road. The bearded man puts his hand on the other man's shoulder. He's still shivering, with a grim look in his eyes. That scream. Bro, it's alright. That thing is gone now. It's fine. Do you think we should turn back? No, I'm fine. I'll be fine. I can't go back, not now. Are you sure? Yes. The car starts up down the road again. Alright, I guess we go down State Road. We're going to go back to the diner lot, and instead we're going to talk to the people and see what happens then. Alright, let's talk to them. Hey, do you know why this place was torn down? It's that thing. Huh? There used to be a diner here, right? Do you know why they tore it down? Aunt Jill's diner? Yeah, I think that was the name of it. I guess there was some kind of incident. Someone snuck something into something, and it killed about half of the customers inside. Oh, that's no good. It was pretty big tragedy. Surprised you never heard about it. That sounds pretty bad. Did they ever find out who did it? He's right here, my man. Huh? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. They caught the dude a few months ago. Actually, it was pretty easy to give him the guilty verdict. Now he's on death row. Glad to hear he's not running around, I guess. So, what are you doing out here this late? I don't know, what are you doing out here this late? Just out for a drive. I see, one of those nights, huh? Yep. And you? Guess I'm just chilling. I've always felt drawn to places where major tragedies have occurred. Something feels so oddly refreshing about it. It's like, sure, all these people died, but I haven't outlived these people for no reason. Besides, I've never been in some wrong time, wrong place situation. It's kind of humbling, you know? Like the universe has got all of us dangling on a string. We could end up like those people at the diner by chance and chance alone. That reminds me of that old sermon. It was about how we could get cast into hell at any second, sinners in the hands of an angry God. That one. The devil stands ready to fall upon the people and seize them as his own, at what moment God shall permit him. They belong to him, he has their souls in his possession and under his dominion. The old serpent is gaping for them. Hell opens its mouth wide to receive them, and if God should permit it, they would be hastily swallowed up and lost. Let me guess, you're familiar with it? Yep, studied it in college. That one was written by Jonathan Edwards in 1741, long-ass time ago. So you agree with it, that humans are naturally inclined to sin, and that God is just waiting to punish us. I don't think every human is a sinner, but I do know one thing. Whatever God is up there pulling my strings, he's a loud one. I think we should go. See you folks later. The two men get back into the car, leaving the figure in the lot standing alone. The bearded man has a nervous expression. I'm sorry you had to listen to that. I know that kind of stuff doesn't sit well with you. It's fine. It's just some stranger. Are you sure you don't want to head back? It's fine. That guy was just a weirdo. We can keep driving. The two men pull out of the empty road and get back on the road. The car continues its trip down the road. And now similar conversation. I wonder what would happen if we took the safe route that we know gets to the normal ending, with all that other stuff having happened. Maybe a different ending. If not that, then it just means we survived the deer even if it shrieked, unless the deer shrieking causes a scripted event to happen if we do survive, which brings the monolith. So I'm going to do the safe route of Safe Lincoln Path, because I know I survived that as long as I don't pick up the hitchhikers. And then the next time I play the game, we will pick up the hitchhikers. Actually, what happens if I tell them we also don't know the difference between bass and keyboard? We're going to go just the same as I did originally, bass. And yeah, hitchhikers, we're not going to pick them up. Just drive by. I don't really know. Guess I just felt like it needed to come out tonight. Same ending, weird. So nothing changed, the deer didn't change shit. Weird, I just guess it was an event that had no consequences. Okay, then we know that we just need to pick the different choices and see what comes shortly after. Like, when you do a scripted moment, then there's a short, a short path of what's different from any other path. Like, so we need to just do, I don't know if fucking keyboard or bass would make any changes, or just slight conversation change, but hitchhikers? Hitchhikers on the different road. The not safe Lincoln, the other one. Or maybe we can just do this. I went the other route for the gas station, so what if I don't go inside and don't get the chocolate bar? Stay outside. You don't have to worry about it. I'll stay here and fill it up. He pulls out the credit card and uses it to pay for the gas and puts the nozzle into the fuel. Gasoline begins to pour into his car. The man waits by with his hand on the pump. The man looks into the woods. Looking at it long enough, it starts to feel like it's staring right back at him. The entrance is like a mouth threatening to reach out with its gangly branches and grab him, pulling him into its gaping maw. It stares him down and fills his ears with the cries of frogs and toads and cicadas. The noise is deafening. What do you want? Hey, I'm asking you a question. What do you want? Just answer me. What do you want with me? I want to eat you, says the tree. I want to chew you up and spit you out. I want to feel your bones crunch under my teeth. I want to feel your organs mash. I want to chew your eyeballs like grapes. The forest begins to reach out with its sharp claws and its gnashing teeth and its shrieking inhabitants. Stay away from me. Stay away. Huh? You're yelling at the woods. There's something there. Oh, I just got kind of spooked. That's not kind of spooked. That's full-on screaming at nothing. Are you sure you're absolutely okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I swear I'm alright. Please don't lie to me. I know you're not okay. Listen, this drive is helping. Really, I'm alright. I got you that kind of gum you like, the pink flavor. Really, you didn't have to. It's no problem. I just want you to be okay. Sorry for worrying you. Tank's full. Wait, the branches. What's with all these branches? I don't think I can get through. Maybe you should turn back and go somewhere else. I don't feel like clearing out all those branches. Alright. Before the driver can turn around, then he notices the road behind the car has been covered in branches too. The hell, the road was just clear a second ago. This is weird. How do those branches get there? How the hell am I supposed to know? The men can hear a faint grinding, a slight gnashing, and an indistinct scratching and scraping. Oh god. It's coming for me. What are you talking about? Let's just get out. We can walk somewhere and try to clear away the branches. No, you can't get out. Listen, you're clearly not in a great state of mind. There's nothing out there. Just trust me. The scratching gets louder. Okay, fine. You can stay in here and I'll figure something out. No, you can't get out of the car. Just stay put. I'll get this all sorted up. No, you're dead. The bearded man gets out of the car. He walks towards the back of the car and the footsteps stop. Please don't hurt him. Don't be naive. He's already gone. I've already taken him. No, you couldn't have. He just got out. How can he be out there when I just snapped his spine with my sharp teeth and crushed his skull with my powerful claws? You're lying. I know you're lying. Are you going to come out and check? You're trying to trick me. Trying to trick you? I would never intentionally lie to you. I only tell the truth. I'm eating him as we speak. I know he's out there. Then come out and get him. The man eases his anxious breaths and opens the car. No, you fool. He lifts his foot out of the truck and onto the cold, hard pavement. He gets out of his seat and stands on the road with the car door still open. The night air is cold and it reaches into his bones and chills him to the core. Where is he? The bearded man is nowhere to be seen, but we already know that. The forest doesn't lie. The forest has no malice nor compassion. It only waits for its next meal. The forest is dark, and it is hungry, and it is waiting. It snatches you up, and before you even realize it, you are between its teeth, and it brings them down. You'll grind your bones to dust, and it will mash your organs between its teeth. It will lick your blood off its claws, sharper than razors. Once it's set its eyes on you, no man can even dream of escaping it. Bad end. Carnivorous. Alright, that's all I'm going to have in terms of time. Been playing for too long, so let's just end it abruptly. I hope you've been enjoying this series and continue looking forward to more episodes as I just find all the endings and all the deaths. And I just hope people appreciate the, all the endings as soon as I'm done it all. So, if you've been enjoying, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.